Message from Sunnahfollowers. This is from Sheikh Saleh. We need to unite. Sisters, wear your hijab. Wear your beards. Be proud of your beards. Stay home, stay home, stay in your home. Stand up, unite, and stand for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's right, Saleh. We all should stand up in solidarity, not transgressing the limits of Allah, but standing together with patience and understanding. This is Sunnahfollowers.
With dignity, humility, and balance.
If you want to learn about how to balance and maintain your faith every day, you need to be here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, being taught by Laila Nasheeba, streaming on all major platforms. Channel Sunnahfollowers. Hope to see you there, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Yusuf and this is Ayub. And if you are benefiting like we are from the classes and the ongoing programming and tuning into the Sunnahfollowers, please donate. Let this be an ongoing sadaqah jariyah on your behalf. You're helping the kids, the converts, and everyone seeking knowledge. And it's a wealth of information every day you tune in. Don't forget, you are being rewarded for your generous donations to keep this programming on air. You know, just like what you're hearing, put your dollar where the dollar's at. Right here on Sunnahfollowers. Don't forget, donate. Right here to Sunnahfollowers and Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Listen, we are in dire need of donations to keep these shows running and available for you 24/7. So that means when you're in the car, it's available for you to listen to. Whether you're at work, streaming, playing a game, it's available for you to listen to. Rowing your deed and learning about the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful different topics of Islam. Listen, one of the heaviest deeds that could be placed on your scale on the Day of Judgment is sadaqah jariyah. Yes, I know, I'm trying to build deeds daily. So you can too. So listen, feel free, and please, from the bottom of your heart, donate to this wonderful cause, wonderful website and platform to continually push out shows that will benefit you and the Muslim Ummah. Yes, you can donate by going to the sunnahfollowers.net website, pressing the donate tab. You can also scan the QR code in YouTube on the far left top of our videos that are streaming. Listen guys, this is very important, and take this as important. We want to keep this programming available for you 24/7 so that you have access in your car, anywhere you choose to tune in to this wonderful programming. Yes, guys, it's all at your disposal. So listen, feel free to donate. Once again, remember, sadaqah jariyah, one of the heaviest deeds on your scale on the Day of Judgment. Sunnahfollowers presents a new Hadith class taught by Ustada Laila Nasheeba, Riyadus Salihin, every Monday and Wednesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there. Streaming on all major platforms. Channel Sunnahfollowers. There are so many things going on around, you must take heed. It's been written and prophesied about, so you must believe. Not everything that glitters is gold, pay attention as it's been told. Join us every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern with Brother Yusuf as he tackles and breaks down current events, current news and politics, and the Islamic Ummah. Please join us, streaming on all major platforms. Channel Sunnahfollowers. One of the 10 who Jannah was promised, the second Caliph, a strong, devout, noble, and fierce soldier of Allah, made an impact in
Islam, his name, Umar ibn al-Kitab. Continuing in this series, the companions of the Prophet, taught by Brother Mukhtar Shahid, streaming on all major platforms. Stay tuned for the time and date, right here, channel Sunnahfollowers. Can you tell me about the soul? When death comes, what will follow? What will be revealed when you go? Is a question that we all must know. Do you know about the soul? Assalamu alaikum. A brand new upcoming class on the book by Sheikh Kareem Abu Zaid, The Souls of the Dead, being taught by Ustada Laila Nasheeba. Yes, right here, every Saturday and Sunday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You are not going to want to miss this. Join us. Streaming on all major platforms. Channel Sunnahfollowers. Every believer must know.
In alhamdulillah, wa salat, wa salam ala wa rasulullah. I'd like to welcome everybody to our class for the Sunnah Followers Youth and also for the Sunnah Followers New Shahada. And this class is based on two books. One of the books put out by Dr. Kareem Abu Zaid entitled Juz Amma, which also is an explanation of the last 33 chapters of the Quran, written for the Muslim youth, and also the book written by Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli entitled He Was, which is a collection of hadiths that Sheikh Muhammad Saeed Atli put together describing the character and the behavior of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And again, it's important for all Muslims to understand that you will never be a true believer until we develop love for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have to love him. Second to Allah, you have to have love for Allah, and then love for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam more than you do yourself, more than you do your family, more than you do anything else. Until you develop that type of love for Allah and then the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you'll never be a believer. And it's hard to love someone that you've never seen, you've never met, that you know nothing about. So the book He Was speaks about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his character, his behavior, so to give you an insight into him so we can help to develop love for him. So let's put the PowerPoint up on the screen. Everyone that's on the major social platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Rumble, Kick, Twitter, all the other major Facebook, major social platforms. The people on Bigo, please go to the YouTube, open up a tab on your cell phone to YouTube and go to my channel Sunnahfollowers, which is written at the top here, and click on the live stream so you can see the PowerPoint that I'm getting ready to share. And we have several Zoom rooms from around the world. I have a sister in South Africa who has a Zoom room of new shahadas and old shahadas, and Sister Amatullah from the Reddit group, and also I have you guys here on Bigo, the sisters from Malaysia here. Okay, and let's share my screen here so we can get right into it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, working different computers. And tonight, okay, these are the two books, but you'll see a better picture of it. Here we go. We're gonna get started with the Quran, Juz Amma. This is one of the books. You can go to Amazon.com and purchase this book. My first Juz Amma, My first Juz Amma. Yes, you can follow me on this Bigo program. My first Juz Amma for young believers. This book is put together by Dr. Kareem Abu Zaid, and this is one of the books, walaikum salam, this is one of the books that Dr. Kareem uses in his school, because again, I hope that you Muslims understand that none of us should have our children in non-Muslim schools. Your children should be either in a Muslim school or you should homeschool them. And Dr. Kareem Abu Zaid does have safausa.org, which is a homeschool program available where you can homeschool your children. And this is one of the books that the kids use for the homeschool program. Okay, but the new shahadas find it a benefit to them too. The adults love this book too because it's explained. This is he gives the explanation of those last 33 chapters of the Quran in such plain, simple English that it makes it so understandable for the new shahadas too. So even though this is the book that the young up to third graders use, the new shahadas, adults are loving this book too. My first Juz Amma for young believers and also for new shahadas, because that's the book that I'm teaching all of you who are adults here. This book can be purchased on Amazon like all the other books. And tonight we're going to go over the chapter of the Quran known as Surah Ad-Dhuha. Ad-Dhuha, which most of my new shahadas already know how to pronounce because they come to the Quran Tajweed class that's held Monday through Thursday with Brother Malik. And Brother Malik here on my website has taught everyone how to properly pronounce it. We have our Quran Tajweed class here every Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock. So, and these chapters, these next set of surahs of the Quran that we're going to be going over are surahs of comfort and guidance. These are chapters of the Quran that were sent down to provide comfort to us and guidance to us when we're going through trials of life. Let's take a look at this chapter. Okay, everybody can see? Yes. Make sure you guys on Bigo open up a tab on YouTube and go to my channel, Sunnahfollowers, so you can see the PowerPoint. Now, this surah of the Quran or chapter was revealed at the time that the Prophet ﷺ was in Mecca. So again, it's speaking about nurturing your faith, building iman. Most of the surahs of the Quran that were revealed while the Prophet was in Mecca, except for several, were about faith building. And this surah, Ad-Dhuha, this was revealed at a time when the Prophet ﷺ was feeling sad. Why? Because the revelation had stopped for a minute. And the people were teasing him, ridiculing him. The Quraysh were telling him that Allah had abandoned him. And that happens to us. How many of you come to me and say, Sister Laila, I feel like Allah has abandoned us as a nation? Because you look at the news, you see what's going on in the world around you with the war, or personal things are going on in your life. Maybe your husband isn't doing his job as a man, or maybe your job laid you off. You feel like your supplications are not being answered. So how many of you come complaining, oh, Sister Laila, I'm sad because it seems like Allah has abandoned me. Allah is not answering my supplications. Allah is not answering the supplications of the Muslims. You know, we go through those moments, okay? So Allah sent this surah, this chapter of the Quran down because the Prophet ﷺ, you know, he had received the message that he was a prophet when he was in that cave and angel Jibreel had come to him, and then the revelations had all of a sudden stopped. And then the people were calling him crazy, telling him, I thought you were a prophet. What happened? Your Lord has abandoned you. They were teasing him. And that's what life is sometimes. You know, Shaitan, I tell you guys, he has more followers than Allah does. That's why it's going to be more people in hell than paradise. And people seem to take advantage of us when we're at our weakest. Remember, faith goes up and down, up and down. So the prophet was experiencing this anxiety. He suffered with anxiety just like the rest of us do. He was human. He was going through sadness, loneliness, semi-depression. Okay? So this chapter came down from Allah to remind him and to remind all the believers that Allah never abandons us, especially when we feel alone or sad. So Allah sent this chapter down to let him know, I would never abandon you. I never abandon you. And this chapter teaches us to always trust in Allah and to be grateful for his blessings and to always take care of others, especially those who are in need. Remember, we were created with a purpose. We were created to worship Allah, and we were put here to be tested in our belief. Whatever we experience in life is a test. Allah is testing us to see if we will abandon him. He never will abandon us. He's always just a heartbeat away. He's always just a prayer away from us. He will never turn his back on us. We're the ones that turn our back on him. We're the ones that doubt him. Okay? And that's what he sent this surah down to remind the prophet, I ain't never left you. I'm always here. I see everything. I'm testing you. Remember, he wants us to fight. Allah wants us to fight for the hereafter, to fight for paradise. The road to paradise ain't easy. This world is a testing ground for us. It's meant to be a battleground. This is our battleground. We got to fight for Allah, fight for him, fight for his paradise. He sees everything. He's not going to let us get too far strung out. He wants us to fight for him. Okay, so he sent this verse down to let us know that especially when we think we're at our weakest, especially when we think we're alone, we're not. Okay, continue on in the struggle, continue on with the battle, and know he'll never leave us hanging. Man will leave you hanging. Man will abandon you, but Allah will never abandon you. He's right there. We just don't see it. He's right there. He's got your back and you don't even know it. He's right there helping you and you don't even see it. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. So the first 5 verses of this chapter, Allah begins with a promise. A promise. He begins by swearing by the morning light and the night when it becomes still. He begins by promising that he has not left the prophet. He never will leave the believer hanging, and that the future will always be better. Life will throw us curveballs. Our heart will get broken, guys. Life is meant to be a challenge. Life is meant to hurt. Life is meant to hurt. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna be knocked down. You're gonna be tried and tested by man. Okay? But Allah promises that it's gonna get better. for every trial that I encounter, for every heartache, for every pain that I suffer in this world at the hands of someone else, be it the boss at your job, be it your ununderstanding parents, be it the abusive man you married, be it the uncaring woman that you with, be it the bad neighbors around you, whoever it is, whatever oppression that you are subjected to at the hands of someone in this world, understand that it's going to get better, guys. The future will be better. Listen to what Allah says. Listen to what he told the prophet. He said, your Lord has not left you, nor does he dislike you. Don't ever think that Allah hates you because you're experiencing something bad in life. Because a man hurt you, a man disappointed you, a man abused you. He broke the covenant between you and Allah. Or somebody violated you. Somebody you trusted violated you. Don't blame it on Allah. Blame it on that loser. Okay? It's not Allah who did it. Okay? Allah got something better for you. Allah wanted you to learn that perfection belongs to him and that he got something better for you. It's gonna get better. If not in this world, the hereafter. Nothing here is probably worthy of you. You understand, sisters? This is for the new shahadas. A lot of you sisters get hung up on the pain that men put on you. Then leave them alone. Ain't none of these men worth it. They're garbage. Allah got something better for you in the hereafter. These men today ain't worth it. Each generation gets worse and worse. Maybe the men today just ain't worth it. They ain't worth your time. So move on. Focus on Allah. Focus on your religion, on your children, on the hereafter. And Allah got something better waiting for you than all this filth. Okay? So this part of the chapter helps us remember that even if we're sad or worried, Allah is always with us and the good times are ahead. They're gonna come. If not in this world, then definitely in the hereafter. So don't give up on Allah. Don't ever blame Allah. Don't ever lose hope in him. Give up on the loser men, but don't give up on Allah. Y'all get it? Then verses 6 through 8, Allah reminds the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam of the many blessings that he did give him. And that's how we need to think. When bad things happen to us, don't throw in the towel. Don't think about suicide. Don't think that Allah abandoned you. Think about the past, what the good things Allah did to you up until now. That's what Allah is saying here. Allah reminds the Prophet of the many blessings he received, like how Allah found him when he was an orphan and gave him a loving family, and how Allah guided him when he felt lost, and how Allah made him rich in love and faith when he was poor. This teaches us to always remember and be thankful for the good things Allah has given us, especially when we feel down. So when life disappoints you, when people hurt you, when people disappoint you, when people cut your heart out, because the world is rough, guys. The world is gonna get worse. It ain't gonna get no better. This is the beginning of the end. The world is going to get worse. People are going to get more treacherous than what they are. So when the world cuts your heart and rips it out, think about the times when your heart was ripped out before, but Allah mended it. This ain't the first time, and it ain't the second time somebody ripped your heart and tore it to pieces. Didn't Allah mend your heart back together before in the past? Didn't Allah bring you better than that in the past? Didn't Allah raise you up from that wretched state in the past and make you better, stronger, and more powerful from that situation in the past? A lot of you sisters, I keep telling you guys, I wish somebody would ask for that. A lot of you sisters are coming to me, complain about how you were abused as children, how people took advantage of you as a child, molested you as children. Yes, that's a horrible thing to go through, but didn't you survive it? You survived it. You learned from that. Now you have children of your own. You know how to protect your kids. You know not to allow your children to be put in the situations that your parents put you in. As Muslims, we learn from our past bad experiences. As the Prophet said, we don't allow a snake to bite us twice. You survive that bad situation, you learn from it, you grow from it, and you assure that your children and your grandchildren don't end up in those vile, sick situations. So look at the good things that Allah did, how He protected you. He made you a survivor from that stuff. And you can pass that survivalism to your children, your grandkids, and etc. So this chapter teaches us to be thankful for the good things Allah did for us and gave us, how we survived the hardships, the challenges, and we became better people as a result. And then finally, the last verses 9 through 11, Allah tells us what to do in return for making us survivors, for giving us the blessings that He gave us. He tells us that we should be kind, for example, to the orphans, since the Prophet was an orphan and he caused him to be cared for. He tells us to be kind to orphans and never turn away from those who ask for help, to always speak about the blessings that Allah has given us. SubhanAllah, that's what I do. You guys hear me do it a lot. Some people don't like it. They call it boasting. That's not boasting. That's not boasting. We're supposed to speak about the good things, the blessings that Allah has given us. When I tell you guys about how Allah has protected me from this, or Allah has given me that, that's what we're supposed to do as Muslims. This Surah Ad-Dhuha tells us that. This surah teaches us that when we receive good things, we should share our kindness with others and always remember to thank Allah for His blessings, because that's how we keep on being blessed. It's when we fail to speak about the good things He's done for us. It's when we fail to remember the good and speak about it and pass it forward. That's when Allah will take it away from us. That's not boasting. That's not bragging like some uneducated Muslims want to call it. They need to learn their deen correctly. Just because people go to an Islamic school and get a degree don't make them a scholar. They need to learn the meaning of these hadiths from the proper sources, the proper people of knowledge. Okay? We're supposed to speak about the blessings that Allah has given us. That's not boasting. That's not bragging. All right? So this is a powerful surah that we need to implement into our personal lives. We learn many things. Number one, we learn to trust in Allah, no matter how sad, no matter how disappointed, no matter how alone you feel in life. Allah is always with you. And Allah always has a plan, a better plan for you. Okay? He's always watching out for us. He always has our back, even when we think he doesn't. He does. And we should always remember to be grateful to Allah. Remember the good things he's done for you, especially when life has hurt you. And be kind to others. Don't allow the bad things that people have done to you to cause you to treat other people badly. Treat others with kindness. Reach out to the people who are in need of help and share the blessings of Allah that he's given you with others. If it's knowledge of Islam, that's what I do. When I'm going through a hardship, and this is not bragging, this is not boasting. When I'm going through trials in life, and I'm always going through it, because who does Allah test the most? The people of knowledge. When I'm going through trials and tests, and I'm going through them all the time, because I got shaitan all around me. That's when I beef up my classes. The one thing I can share with you guys, because I ain't got nothing else, I can share my knowledge. I can share my understanding of the deen with you guys. Okay? Because that's the one blessing Allah has given me that can't nobody take from me. And that's the understanding of this deen. I didn't say knowledge, understanding. Because Allah gives understanding of the deen to only a few. All right? So let's see how well we can answer these questions. Question number one. This chapter Ad-Dhuha, this chapter was revealed to comfort the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he did not hear from Allah for a while. Is that statement true or false? Go ahead, Sister Asma and Najma.
True.
Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Good job. This is true. Next question. True or false? This chapter suggests that the life of this world is better than the hereafter. True or false? Go ahead, Shuaib.
False.
Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Good job. False. This world is nothing but trash. It's nothing but trash. It's not better than the hereafter. And you're going to be hurt. Your heart is going to be ripped out over and over and over again. I'm here to let you guys know, people are going to hurt you. They're going to disappoint you. They're going to tear your heart to pieces over and over. So get ready for it. Next question. What about this? True or false? The second section, the favors, reminds the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam of the things Allah did for him in the past. Is that true or false? Go ahead, dear Mani. Did Allah remind the Prophet of the favors he did for him in the past? True or false, Brother Dear Mani? What did he say, guys?
He said true.
You guys agree? Yes. Yes, he did. He reminded him of the favors. Good job. He did. And you know, Allah had to. He had to let him know, I did favors for you. I never turned my back on you. Good job. What about this? True or false? This chapter ends by encouraging the believers to speak of the blessings of Allah. True or false? Go. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Who didn't answer? Who's in there that didn't answer, y'all? Giarmani, is he in there? Wait a minute, I can't see.
Amira.
Amira, go ahead. Corday, go ahead, Corday. True or false? Go ahead, Corday.
True.
Do you guys agree? Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job. This is true, guys. There's nothing wrong for you, to mention the blessings of Allah. This is not bragging. Don't let any person tell you that that's bragging. And by the way, Sheikh Saud gave a lecture on that too. That's not bragging. And we're going to cover that in our Aqidah class too, on El Wala Wal Bara. We're going to cover that too. You're supposed to talk about your blessings. Don't let people tell you that. All right. Next question. This chapter reminds us that Allah's blessings are temporary and should not be relied upon. This might be a tricky question. What do y'all think about this? True or false? Tahira, what do you think about this? Tahira, what do you think about this?
False.
Okay, why do you say it's false? Because it can be true or false depending on how you think about it. Why would you say it's false, Tahira? Let me hear it.
Because Allah always blesses you.
Okay, it's false in that sense because Allah will bless us. Whenever we do good deeds, Allah does bless us. So it's false in that sense. Who thinks it's true? Let me hear why a person that would say it's true. Who thinks it's true? Dear Monty, why would you say it's true? Whoever thinks it's true. Because it's true too. There's another side to this too. Anybody want to explain it? The other side to this? Can anybody explain the other side to this answer? Okay, it's true. Allah does bless us whenever we do good things, but you don't want to be a person. Allah can also take your blessings away from you too. Here, when it like we ended and said, if we fail to show gratitude towards Allah, and if we fail to do good, as a result, He'll take them blessings away from us too. Y'all understand that part too? So this is a two-way street. Whenever we do good, Allah will bless us. But if we fail to show thankfulness to Allah, and we fail to pay it forward by being kind to others, Allah will stop sending those blessings to us as well. So if you want Allah to continue to bless you, you have to be grateful, show gratitude, show thankfulness, thank Him for the good He does, and be kind to others. All right. What about this? What are the three main parts of this surah? Is it the promise, the signs, and the rewards? Or is it the promise, the favors, and the duties? Or is it the promise, the trials, and the lessons? Go ahead, Asma and Najma.
It's the promise, the favors, and the duties.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yes. This chapter of the Quran is divided into three parts. The promise, where Allah promises that He would never abandon us. Okay? And then the second part, the favors, and then the duties. Good job. So now let's go to, here's another question. I put a lot of questions in here. I forgot. I'm sorry. Next question. What does Allah say in verse 3 of this chapter? Does He say your Lord has forsaken you? Or does he say your Lord has neither forsaken you nor has he despised you? Or does he say your Lord will never be pleased with you? Go ahead, dear Monty. Which one?
What was the question?
What does Allah say in the third verse? Does he say your Lord has forsaken you? Or does he say your Lord has neither forsaken you nor has he despised you? Or does he say your Lord will never be pleased with you?
Your Lord has forsaken you.
Do you agree, Sister Tahira? Do you agree?
No.
What does he say?
Your Lord has neither forsaken you nor has he despised you.
Do y'all agree with her answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, he says, I have not forsaken. That means I've not abandoned you. And nor do I despise you. That means nor do I hate you. Because that's what the Quraysh were telling him. They were telling him, oh, your Lord has left you and he hates you. So Allah said that's not true. I've never abandoned you, nor do I hate you. So now we'll go to our hadith for the week. And this is from the book He Was. And this is how the book looks on Amazon. This book is only $6. You can buy it on Amazon. And this is a picture of Sheikh Muhammad Said Atli. You can buy this book on Amazon. And this is a good hadith that I want everybody to try to memorize to say. Our Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whenever a person was confused about whether or not to do something, like say, for example, to go to a new school or get a new job or something, he taught them, to do what's known as Istikhara, which is a supplication, asking Allah to guide them. That doesn't mean Allah is going to jump in your body and tell you what to do, but it's just a supplication asking Allah to guide you to make the right choice. And if the choice that you make is not a good choice, to give you the ability to be able to walk away from the choice if you have to. Okay? And this is the supplication. Oh Allah, I ask guidance from your knowledge and power, from your might, and I ask for your great blessings. You are capable and I am not. You know and I know not. You know the unseen. Oh Allah, if you know that this matter is good for my religion, if you know that this matter is good for my religion and my sustenance and my hereafter, then you ordain it for me and make it easy for me to get, and then bless me in it. And if you know that this matter is harmful to me and in my religion and my sustenance and the hereafter, then keep it away from me and let me be able to walk away from it and ordain for me whatever is good for me and make me satisfied with it. So this is a supplication asking Allah basically to ask us to be able to accept whatever his decree is, to give us the ability to let go of something if it ain't good for us, and to walk away without crying and all that nonsense. That's basically what it is. It's not a magic spell. It's not a magic potion, We need to learn how to make istikhara so that if we end up in a bad situation, you realize you marry somebody and that person ain't good for you, you can turn away from him and let him go and say, well, easy come, easy go. He's a loser, and keep it moving without all that screaming, hollering, crying, and killing yourself. Or if you end up taking a job, you realize the job is not a good job, you can walk away and let it go without saying, I wished I had kept the job. That's all. That's all it is. Sparing you the heartache, sparing you the tears and headaches and all that shirk of if only I had and just walk away, let it go and keep it moving. Life is too short. because no one knows the unseen except Allah. Allah knows what's best for us. We should always pray for what's best for us. But like I told you guys, life is filled with disappointments. You know, there's no happiness in this world for us. We're not going to find happiness until we cross the Surah bridge and enter into paradise. You're going to be stabbed over and over and over in your heart, disappointed. Life is filled with disappointments. So you're asking Allah to give you the ability to handle the disappointments of life, to handle them with dignity, to handle them with balance and humility, and keep it moving. Because life is too short. You just want to accumulate the good deeds so you can make it through the grave, make it through that Sirat bridge, and have the true happiness that you will find on the day of judgment. We ain't got time for all that crying and teardrops and all that shirk and ain't nobody got time for that dumb stuff. Life is too short. I got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. We got to move on for the future. Hello. So that's our class for today. Surah Ad-Dhuha and Istikhara. Two powerful chapters of the Quran and supplications to help you deal with the disappointments and letdowns in life, because life ain't pretty. Nope. Life ain't nothing but a letdown. That's the reality. I'm just keeping it real, people. Y'all know I'm speaking the truth. Be ready for it. All right, I'm going to close out for right now. Brother Mukhtar is going to be here in about 15 minutes, 10 minutes with the story, the Caliphate of Umar, radiallahu anha. That'll be a high note for y'all. And I'll be back with my favorite class after diluting El-Wala wal-Bara, which is the Maqasidic Tafsir of Surah Al-Ibrahim. That's my favorite. So be ready for that. Please support this dawah effort, guys. For those of you who have been making donations, may Allah bless you, because we need those donations for this website server. We got to keep it real, keep it moving with these donations. Subhanallah. And yeah, I put that video out for the new book that I'm going to be teaching after next week, inshallah. And Sister Geechee, is Geechee in here? Yeah, for those of you who are making donations, those of you who donated $100 or more, whatever special topics you have for the Islam Q&A, don't forget to send me an email, because I didn't get any more special topics yet. We need the special topics for the Islam Q&A, so I can send them to Geechee for her to work on. This week's is Pride. That's all I got. It's the Pride one. All right, so I'm gonna log out. I'll be back in 10 minutes with Brother Mukhtar's class. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. Ain't nobody got time for all that drama. Be prepared. You're going through hardships in life, read Surah Ad-Dhuha and make Istikhara so you can deal with life and keep it moving, sisters. People dying. I got a phone call. Somebody I knew died. People dying. Y'all see these people dying? They dropping like hotcakes. Sabrine, you hear another sister died. Women that's dying. People dying every day. Nobody got time for no drama. Y'all better prepare for the grave. What have you done to prepare for the grave, sisters? Ain't nobody got time for that dumb stuff. Yeah, another sister died. They having funerals every week. It's ridiculous.